This old tractor and got it, and are you feeling? And I didn't know it was stuck, but as it turned out, the motor was stuck. So the problem came is, how do I get this thing unstuck? As you see on the floor, I tried to pull it a little bit, and it wouldn't come undone. So I come up with the idea of bolting the drawbar on this wheel and running it out the back and hooking it on the hoist. And with the tractor out of gear, all I gotta do is put that down and it'll turn back, actually. So I get that low. All right, I get it so low, I can go all the way slow if I want to. But then I put it in the highest gear on it. Put it in the highest gear on the tractor, which is 4 high. And then I come over here and I jack up this side of the tractor, and it turns that wheel, as you see, and it's turning the motor. It's turning the motor as I do this. Well, while it was stuck, the other side naturally turns backwards. If you jack up one side or both sides of a tractor or car, you turn one side one way and the other one to turn the other. So in order to fix that, keep that other wheel from turning, I had to do this over here. I had to put a bolt of clevis in the wheel and put chain in it right over the axle and up to the front up here. And then when that chain got tight, because the chain is, when that chain got tight, this wheel wouldn't spin, and that nowhere, when I lift up, something had to give. And what give was, the motor that was stuck broke loose. And that was my goal. So that worked out real good for me. You see the skid marks on the floor where I drug it back and forth a few times, but that didn't happen. Poured diesel fuel in it to make it, to help soften it up, and it sat overnight before I broke it loose. After I got it broke loose, I put the starter back on, and I can turn it over with the starter now. Take it out of gear. Take it out of gear, and I can turn it over with the starter. I don't have any oil in it now, so I'm gonna get oil and put in it. I done put some diesel in it and turned it over, and that circulated all through the oil pump and cleared out all the stuff, I hope. So I'll take the plug out, well, the plug's out, let it drain. I'm letting it drain good. I'll put the plug in and put my oil in, put the filter in, and I gotta put the carburetor on and put gas to it. I'll make sure I run a wire just from here over to the coil, just to make sure I'm getting fire to the points, and I'll make sure, clean up all them, make sure they work out good, and they're ready to go. And then when I'm going to get the fire, then I got gas to the carburetor, got fire, should do something, should start. What was wrong with this tractor when I got it was the wires were burned off. See all these wires here? They were down here and they all burned off. So I had to rewire it, but first thing I'll do is just run a wire, hot wire from here over around to the distributor, the coil, and get it started. And then when it starts, then I'll worry about the rewire and put alternator on and everything. So that's it. That's what I do.